All right, so the storm. To be honest with you, from what we were reading on the weather advisories, it would say shit like, it'd say stuff like, oh, it's impossible. Living conditions are impossible outside. Things like that. You know, so our preparations that we did for it, and I'm talking about that we had wind mile per hour, like the last ones I read, because I was just like, dude, I can't even read that anymore, because it was literally making me sick, dude. I'm like,
thought our tent was gonna blow over.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, we're gonna blow out of here. Then I'm gonna have to bulldoze this. This wind is going so crazy fast, like 45, 50 miles, 55 miles per hour winds, dude.
Thanks to
temperatures.
The snow.
Yeah,
we didn't blow away, but
temperatures going with the wind chill and all that. -60, dude. What? We would have for sure been dead without this tent. You know, what are our preparations? Well, we had scavenged some this like foam insulation board from dumpsters and stuff like that. We got that because you know the most of the screen on top is most of the tent is a screen, so we took blankets and laid it over. We have a big tarp that goes over it to hold everything down. The snow weighs the tent down. We have it staked down. Right now we're on pallets, so we're not just chilling on the cold ground. And yeah, so with all
and then we threw all of our clothes.
Yep, we threw all of our clothes,
in the
everything
back,
in there, everything extra we had, everything everywhere, everything extra we could do like that. And then, to be real with you, when we went through the storm inside here, it wasn't that bad.
We were probably one of the only ones.
The storm was
here.
nasty and gnarly, dude. It was bad. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah, it was bad, but
it wasn't bad for us in here.
Everybody up here wants to have a big tent, you know, and they're going through propane so fast, and me and Nate are just comfortably sitting on a tank, you know, for well over a week because we got just this tiny little space. So easy to heat, and we have no door, but it's like, that's okay. We figured that out too. We got 2 insulation boards in front of it and the blanket that we dropped, and I put the tarp in between all of it. I pin it in, and we keep the heat in. And it was nice in here. We got our buddy heater. We have an extra Coleman heater that's kind of like the sunflower. We don't even really use that.
It's kind of broken.
We use that usually for when people come here and they're cold. We'll let them go in our spare storage tent room and get warmed up with that and our stovetop. I also just got a toaster oven, and that thing heats up in here really nice. So we used that a little bit through the middle of the night when it got really cold in between like 3 and 7. But other than that, I mean, blankets, cover it up with blankets and having layers on, but we didn't have our coats on or anything. We were comfortably sitting in here. We were able to insulate it enough to where, I mean, it's insulated like a house.
Yeah, but why shouldn't we be comfortable? You said that we were, like when you said that we were comfortable in here, it made me feel, I almost felt like I was gonna be yelled at for that. You know, like, why shouldn't we be comfortable? You guys get to be comfortable, why shouldn't we?
Yeah.
What the fuck did we do?
That's why I feel like every time...
That makes us not, what, are we not worthy enough? Do we not deserve the same things that you guys do?
It almost feels like it's population control.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've been thinking that, dude. And I've been thinking also about this. Look, when you get sick, real sick, what is your body doing? Fighting for its life. If you're really scared of something, either fight or flight, either which one you choose, you're fighting for your life. When you get in a fight with somebody, people, dude, when I fight with somebody, whenever that happens, I'm fighting for my life in my mind. Y'all are trying to kill me, dude. Like, this ain't cool. This is not cool, and it's not humane.
We had no clue what we were doing with our tent, though. We really didn't. We were like just kind of throwing something over here, and then we'd sit down, and if we felt a cold draft, we're like, oh, we need to throw something over that way.
Baby, you gonna wear this shirt anymore? No? All right, throw it over here.
We'd throw the clothes we don't want on the ground, like in the corners and stuff, just to, like, for the cold air and stuff.
Yeah, I've had a blast doing this with you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it with anybody else. I love you.
I mean, the snow, though, the snow when it comes down, you know, we have our heat on high, and even if it gets hot in here, we got to keep it on high because it'll keep it melting off of the tent. But every so often, even throughout the middle of the night, we got to stand up and shake the tent top and get all the snow to drop off, or it'll collapse in.
We learned that. We fell asleep one time. It started snowing.
We
We woke up in the corner of our tent over there.
It collapsed on us. We just rolled over and said, whatever. Fuck it. We're like, whatever. We don't even care today. We just want to go back to bed.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Crawled out of there.
I've never been happier, sadder, and more mad all at the same fucking time in the same place than anywhere here. This has been the most. I've often wondered, dude, is this an experiment? Because the people just let things. It's like this must be the end of the experiment. They must have got the. They got all the what's it called data they needed and information they needed.
I mean, we're constantly on camera.
Always.
There's police cameras right out here.
Always.
Always on this camp 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, I mean, there's not anything that they don't see.
I don't think it's crazy to think that. I really don't, because we got people that we've had a certain group of people that always come and do this or donate that, and they always come at the same time of the week, same day. It's like, and they go tent to tent to tent to tent, and they've gotten to know us by name, and it's almost like specimen 47. They need their clothes washed, you know, like it's weird.
Food dropped off almost every day of the week. You know, 2 meals at least a day.
No, not 2 meals a day.
Well, during the week they have the lunch or whatever. Well, they used to do 2 meals a day. I guess they haven't been bringing them evening meals. They used to though.
You want to know how else you can kind of tell this is coming to an end? Porta potties have been clean.
Oh yeah, our porta potties haven't been clean, but nobody ever uses them anyway.
Battery dead.
Battery died.
Nah.